Wow, the trial is racing toward its thrilling conclusion. Do you know who the culprit is? I have no idea. Obviously I know, because I know everything. Everything.
Eh?
No, everything. Daddy knows everything about anything. He basically traded his bearhood for godhood. Yes, he has betrayed his earth sign ancestors. Traded? No, I'm still obviously a bear. It is obvious, right? Right, you guys? Yeah, sure ain't no fish. But you smell like one.
Now then.
Anyway, since I know everything, I'll give you the whole story later. Try your hardest to nab the culprit, and believe me, that's no lie. If I lied, it would shake the game to its very foundation. So trust me, and please enjoy the class trial without any worries.
I feel like we're getting close to the gory part. It's making me nervous.
I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm not paying attention, so it's okay.
Yeah, but there's one thing we do know. The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you might think.
I suppose that's one lesson we can take away from this case.
I cut off the leg before the poison spread. By spring, flowers will grow from the stump.
Just get rid of the bears. Except Monokuma, please.
Say something already.
Your tongue-tied silence speaks volumes. I fucking knew you were the culprit.
Wait just a minute! None of that is possible! Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout. When are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro? Were you really together the whole time?
No.
Huh? What do you mean? I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time. Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
He had to go. I'm going to check out the basement. I'll come with you. No. You stay, keep watch, Kaede.
So that's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro!
No! Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone!
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth in a calm and logical manner. Or all our lives will be lost here.
I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction.
Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he couldn't have killed Rantaro because... He couldn't have killed Rantaro because... Oh my gosh. What? The security sensor?
I get it.
Oh gosh, it was like 10 seconds left, or 1
The
second
security
left.
alarm didn't ring until after Shuichi returned to the classroom.
But he had it with him.
It only rang after Rantaro moved the hidden door, which means he was still alive. If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
By the way, I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede. Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right?
Jeez.
Huh?
Your face looks horrible. They now set up the camera that's connected to the security sensor. I'll set it carefully so the camera has a clear shot when the mastermind moves the bookcase. Let me take care of the security sensor on the top of the bookcase. And we'll set the cameras near each door.
Yeah, Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor. What about it?
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
No, I didn't check.
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor?
A lie?
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door. But in actuality, he was holding it the whole time.
Unbelievable.
And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off.
Oh.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
I see! Sneaky little fucker!
He hasn't said anything. No, at this rate, everyone's going to think Shuichi is the culprit. I have to do something. I know for a fact that he's not the culprit. So I gotta do something. From this point on, the lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Alright, okay. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. You can use the silencer with left click to shoot down the white noise. Now why would you do that? Because not only does it make it easier to shoot the right weak spots, you will also get additional time. What a great deal. Use it to your heart's content. Thank you for the opportunity.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Say something, Shuichi! Shuichi couldn't have had the sensor on him. That's right, and I have evidence that proves it beyond a shadow of doubt. He couldn't have had the sensor on him? He couldn't have... what? The security alarm's receiver. A sensor was placed on the moving bookcase, so in case someone moved the bookcase, it would notify Shuichi. Look out. Kaede and Shuichi were on lookout in the classroom near the stairs to the basement. Although Shuichi left briefly to go check the basement, the two were together the entire time until the receiver went off.
The sensor when Shuichi
There's no point in arguing against me. Until you can disprove Shuichi had the sensor, he will remain suspicious. How do we prove that he didn't have the sensor?
But
Tried to move the bookcase.
What did the entrance...
only an idiot can make that mistake.
Hold on. Is the proof that Shuichi didn't have the sensor the photos? Because wouldn't they sound the alarm? I feel like that could be it. I don't remember. It's this one, right? Is it this? Because it would go off if someone moves it. He moved it, and no Shuichi.
Steak.
Shuichi couldn't have had the sensor on him. I somehow have to prove that he didn't have the sensor on him? I thought he had it the whole time. I honestly really thought he had it the whole time. Kaede and Shuichi were on the lookout in the classroom near the stairs to the basement. Although Shuichi left briefly to go check the basement, the two were together. What, he left briefly so we could have heard the sensor?
The security sensor was armed.
Did he leave it with us? I don't
The
remember
moving
that.
bookcase isn't what triggered it.
What is it?
As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
She figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Oh, secretly moved it. If he secretly moved it, we had this, what?
The security sensor was armed, but
I don't remember if the sensor was with us, so
Shuichi had it the whole time.
this will be my last bullet on Korekio's thing.
the sensor when Shuichi moved it.
Okay, yeah. There's no point in arguing against Korekio, so
The
I'm not
security
gonna.
sensor was armed.
I'm getting my HP back. Let me get it back. Let's go, baby. Look at this. Thank you for the HP. I need it.
The security sensor was armed, but
I think it's this.
the moving bookcase isn't what.
No, that's wrong.
I think I was on the right path. I just didn't. I wasn't thinking.
Wait a
right.
minute. This is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then
Oh, why would the photos taken?
we wouldn't have been able to take that picture.
Oh my gosh, why didn't I think of that? Oh, the
We
photos.
were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
My bad.
Oh, that? Psh, easy to explain. Well, you see. I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead.
You're giving up that easily?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake, big deal.
You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken in.
So you see, Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Now wait just a minute.
Huh?
The security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this? The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf, and Shuichi had its receiver. However, Shuichi turned the receiver off.
He did, I'm pretty sure.
Huh? How come?
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rentaro moved the bookcase. Then, when Shuichi says he's gonna check the basement, he actually goes to the library. And thanks to the 30-second interval, he's got time to go in after Rantaro.
He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her.
It's certainly plausible, considering that Shuichi knew about the intervals.
How needlessly complicated. But I guess it's not impossible. Then, Shuichi really is the culprit?
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist!
It wouldn't be that easy. though.
Wait! Why do you guys think he's the culprit? Shuichi, please say something. Why aren't you saying anything?
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not culprit, are you?
Hey, you gonna say anything? We'll all vote for you if you don't.
Are you okay with being the culprit? Are you ready to turn yourself in?
What should I do? Everyone suspects Shuichi. There's no way he's the culprit, but even so. Why won't Shuichi say anything? Is there a reason he won't say anything? If that's the case, then it's all up to me. Shuichi, come on. To protect everyone, I need to take control of this debate. Even if that means I have to lie to do it. You're going to lie? Did you hear that? A lie? Yeah. Now I know that this sounds crazy. Telling a lie in a class trial? But sometimes telling a lie is necessary to reach the truth. Oh, but don't worry, there are no lies in this tutorial. From here on out, there will be times in a debate where you have to lie. I'm gonna have to lie? What? Before you had to refute the lies, but now you'll have to lie to yourself. Doesn't that get your heart pumping? Here's how it works. Select a truth bullet like normal non-stop debates. But when you hold right click, the truth bullet will become a lie with the opposite meaning. This is complicated. Releasing the right mouse button will shoot the lie bullet. When you use a lie bullet to argue or agree with someone's statement, it will become a perjury, a statement that paints over the truth with lies. While lying, your influence gauge will drain. A successful lie will just restore it. But if you miss with your lie bullet, you would take damage, so be careful. Also, I've heard a rumor that there's a secret way to advance debates. It's called a back route. Let's just say that only ones who lie well will be able to find it. Thank you muchly. Dude, is going to the narrator or what? Maybe not. Oh gosh.
Let's go over the case one more time.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
But he had it turned off.
It was on me.
And so when Rantaro moved the bookcase, a picture was taken without the alarm sounding.
Then, taking advantage of the camera's interval timer,
Shuichi hid in the library and murdered the shit out of Rantaro! And then, he grabbed the security sensor from the bookcase and returned to the lookout spot. Afterwards, he set off the receiver in front of Kaede on purpose.
To make her think the murder...
It just happened. Praise be to Atua! We've solved this case!
Praise be to Atua.
So Shuichi was just using Kaede.
This power is so OP. The basis for the suspicion is that Shuichi had the receiver for the security sensor. If I can argue against that, everything should be okay. I have to take control.
Let's go over the case one more time.
Shuichi also had the receiver.
I'll turn this lie into the truth. Sorry, you guys. I forgot to tell you something important.
Okay. I can't believe we're lying.
What?
To tell you the truth, it was me. I had the receiver.
Huh?
So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
Shuichi.
If that is true, then the entire premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
Is this true, Kaede? Of course! Come on, would I lie to you guys?
That'd only screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Or perhaps you wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life.
Huh? I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another's behalf.
Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags.
That is a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartfelt remarks through calculations.
Like less than 3? Those kinds of calculations?
It's not so unthinkable. All hearts are blind when faced with radiant love. Doing anything for the one you love. Hasn't everyone felt that way before? I most certainly have, at least.
With how creepy you are, I'm sure that person didn't want your love.
Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that. Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied. A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies easily.
So...
Well, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe Kaede?
I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious. He has been strangely quiet for a while now, which is classic degenerate male behavior.
I mean, he hasn't said anything at all.
I agree.
He just said, huh.
Shuichi is the only person here who's suspicious.
So we all agree that Puichi did it?
Puichi?
Then let's just vote already!
No, I still think it is too soon to determine the culprit.
I agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi is the culprit.
Yeah, this ain't right.
I agree. But I don't know if Atua agrees. 'Cause right now it's his nap time.
Oh, okay.
This is quite troublesome. It seems our opinions are on opposite ends.
how are we supposed to decide? We're split, right down middle.
Hold on!
Monokuma.
Split? Did you just say split? You did! I heard it! I heard it with my belly button microphone!
So wait, your ears don't do anything?
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
What is happening?
More phenomenal trial grounds?
Yeah, what is that?
The trial grounds are gonna morph? Seriously? I totally want to see that!
Either way, we have to do something. We can't vote for Shuichi because he's definitely not the culprit. If we vote for him, all hope is lost. I won't be able to save everyone. But I haven't lost hope yet. I won't give up. Before I can save everyone, I need to make sure we're all on the same page. You're split down the middle. At times like this, debate scrums are perfect. What? And debate scrum. What is that? You will be split into 2 teams. Then you argue your opinions against each other. But look, everyone's so fired up. The subjects of your statements don't match. That's not how you debate at all. You have to match your subject with your opponents and put them in the correct order. What? What? That's how you make a good debate. Your side subject words will be displayed, but your opponent's subjects won't be revealed yet. Listen closely for the subject of your opponent's argument. Before your opponent finishes their statement, use W and S to find the same subject word. And right-click to argue the subject with the same keyword. If you and your opponent's arguments match, then your opponent's keyword will be revealed. And when all statements match up, you will enter the finale. Try to convince all your opponents at once. Rapid tap the key displayed on the screen to push your opponent's claim out. Don't get pushed back. Push their claim out for a perfect refutation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, who's the narrator who keeps saying thank you gladly and stuff like that? Who is that? It's gotta be Ultimate Gentleman. This is so different. Rantaro's on Shuichi is the report.
The camera intervals, Shuichi.
Wait.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
Kirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
Oh, I got you.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
Oh, I got you. If our points don't match, then we won't be able to make a convincing argument. I'm going to convince everyone that Shuichi's not the culprit.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Gonta!
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi. Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time.
Kirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
If Shuichi had the receiver...
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
D. Wow, that's awesome. I love that one.
Everyone, you have to believe me. Shuichi is not the culprit. If we vote for Shuichi, we'll be making the wrong choice. And if that happens, everyone will be executed.
Anyways, before I was like, I saw Rantaro on the side of Shuichi as the culprit. I'm like, wait, Rantaro thinks Shuichi's the culprit? I'm like, why is he on that side? I'm like, okay, so he is the culprit, right? If Rantaro thinks so, I mean, he's the one that got killed, so he should know, right? He might have got hit on the back.
I definitely won't let that happen.
It's funny.
Even if it costs me my life.
Kaede.
Yeah, it's just like Kaede said. Shuichi ain't the culprit.
Gonta believe in Shuichi too. Gentlemen always believe in friends.
Well, if Shuichi's not our culprit, then who is?
We've already exhausted all possible avenues of discussion.
No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
Huh?
Shuichi, even though you're not the culprit, you've been quiet for a while. It's because you realized something, huh? You're scared to reveal the truth.
Oh yeah, because his backstory. Yeah.
I thought so. Shuichi. Answer me this. What kind of truth did you realize? Don't be scared to say it. Not just for me, but for everyone else. Please, face the truth.
The picture.
Picture?
The picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door, just before the murder.
Oh, when he's grabbing for the camera?
I always thought it was suspicious, the way Rantaro was acting.
What's suspicious?
Like he's panicked?
If you look at the picture, it looks like Rantaro is trying to remove the camera. But that must mean he noticed the camera we set up.
That's true. But when did he notice that?
I believe it was when the camera took its first picture.
It still has this flash on, right?
This picture was taken when Rantaro moved the bookcase. At that moment, something made him notice the camera. So he tried to remove it. That's when the bookcase closed. The sensor was triggered, and that's when this picture was taken.
If that is the case, we must find the reason why he noticed the camera.
You're confusing everyone! Except me, of course. Just get to the fucking point!
I've been contemplating what it could be. Why did he notice the camera? And the answer is in this picture.
Huh? I see, Shuichi knows. The reason why Rantaro noticed the camera was because... I mean, it's the camera flash.
I get it! Because of the flash, right?
Yeah? The flash?
Yes, the flash went off when the hidden door camera took a picture. Rantaro noticed the camera's flash.
But how can you tell the flash went off?
Well, if you compare it to the other pictures that we have. Remember the pictures that were taken when I took down the cameras? This is the picture taken when I removed the front camera. And this is the picture from when I removed the rear camera. And this is the picture of Rantaro.
It's
Whoa!
bright.
The brightness is totally different.
Same room, circumstance, and camera. And yet, there is a disparity in brightness.
Because only the camera aimed at the hidden door had the flash turned on.
What was the purpose of leaving the flash on? Especially since it was meant to be hidden.
A mistake, maybe?
It's no mistake. There was an objective here. That camera was placed for another reason.
Another reason, huh?
I know this. The one reason the flash was used. I mean, well, yeah, but I mean, we can take a picture of them without it being so bright, right? So it's. Did I run out of time? I ran out of time. It's to get them closer?
I get it!
I ran out of time.
The flash was used to lure whoever moved the bookcase to the camera. So when the flash went off, they would have noticed the camera right away.
Why would you want to lure them, though?
And that's exactly what happened. Rantaro moved the bookcase, noticed the flash, and then walked over to the camera. But the culprit didn't expect the camera to take another picture when the door closed.
Hey, Kaede?
What is it?
Is something wrong? You've been acting kinda strange.
Strange?
Your last few remarks carry more conviction than before.
Do you know who the culprit is?
Yep, I know. I've known for a long time.
What?
Long time?
Because there was only one person able to set the flash on the camera.
The flash?
Isn't that right, Shuichi? The culprit of this incident is...
What? There's only one person who could. Wait. Who killed. Ah! Are you kidding me? Is it you? The one person who could set the flash on the camera. No, that's wrong. I'm sorry. You just need to calm down and say it. Wait, what? Isn't that right, Shuichi? The one person who could set the flash on the camera is Rantaro himself? Dang. I wish I can see the transcript. It's okay, you're not the culprit, Shuichi. I'm so confused. Wait. It's the one person who set the flash on the camera? I've known for a long time. It's the one person who set the flash on the camera? Or who could? What? Who? Who? You went to the bathroom, right? Is it you? Dude, who? What? I'm so confused. Calm down and say what? Who? I'm so confused. She just randomly, she was just like, I know who it is. Oh my gosh. Bro. Who set the flash on the camera? I don't know, man. Who killed Rantaro? You see, you're basically just... Oh, I don't know. This is so dumb. Man, I don't know who it is. The only person who could set the flash on? Who killed Rantaro? I don't know who it is, to be honest. I'm literally going through everyone. Wait, who set the flash on me? Me?
No doubt about it.
I killed Rantaro?
Well,
What?
this is as far as it goes.
Huh?
I couldn't do it. I couldn't get to the mastermind. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, Rantaro. I'm sorry, Shuichi. You stayed silent this whole time because you realized it already, right? But you can't do that. It may be the end of me, but I want my wish to. I'm giving it to you, Shuichi. From now on, you're going to carry on my wish. You're going to protect everyone.
Kaede, I know what you want me to do. That's so cruel. It's cruel, but I understand. I'll do it. You can trust me. I won't let your wish go ungranted. Kaede is the culprit.
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
Kaede did it?
Wait! That's not possible! Right, Kaede? Kaede? Wait! Did she really...
But how?
Just kidding!
Just kidding.
Huh? Did you guys really think I'm the culprit? Psh, come on, guys. Like I could. When Rantaro was murdered, I was in the classroom with Shuichi, remember? After that, we went to the library, and that's the first time I even saw his body. Plus, I never met up with Rantaro. I never had a chance to kill him.
Yes. No way Kaede could be culprit.
Jeez, of course not. Do you think I'm even strong enough to throw that shot?
Dude, can I even trust my own
My hands
perspective?
are only strong enough to play piano.
I thought I was playing as you.
Then accusing you of being the culprit is...
Yup, it's wrong. Shuichi's just joking around. He wanted to lighten up the mood.
And I must be drunk. What's
right,
happening?
Shuichi? No matter how you look at it, I couldn't have killed Rantaro with that shot.
I understand, Kaede. You want me to reveal the truth, don't you? I think everyone is afraid of learning the truth. But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never know the lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So fight for the truth, even if it is frightening. I know you can do this. If you're scared, borrow the strength of others who will be there for you. Think of everyone you're helping and let that be your strength.
No, I'm not joking around. Kaede definitely killed Rantaro.
What the hell did you just say?
It seems as though Shuichi is serious after all.
Of course I am.
Why don't you tell me then? How did I kill Rantaro with that shot?
Yeah, how? You and Kaede were together the whole time, weren't you?
That's what I thought.
How Kaede killed Rantaro with the shot put ball should become clear when you consider where she used it.
The vent?
Where she used the shot put ball?
No.
Huh? What? I'm lost, you guys.
There's no way. No, it can't be the vent, right? No? What? Kaede wants me to reveal the truth. She trusts me with her wish, so I can't back down. I need to fulfill her wish. I need to fight for the truth.
I have an alibi.
Oh my
When
gosh.
Rantaro was killed,
We were playing as
I
Shuichi?
was in the classroom, standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro was killed in the library after all.
That's the only explanation.
In which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit.
Kaede wants me to reveal the truth. She trusts me with her wish. I won't let her
I
down.
have an alibi.
I don't know, like, I'm trying to think, like, my thing is, like, I'm trying to say that, you could use the shot put ball through the vent, possibly, and it hit Rantaro as it rolls down the books, like, that were stacked in front of the vent.
I have an
I don't
alibi.
know. The weapon found on the floor of the library, it seems to be the same as the one that was in the warehouse. The promotional video of the background music that Monokuma played to encourage everyone to start the killing game was put on full volume until the murder occurred. Or you were with Shuichi, but not
I
the
have
whole
an
time.
alibi. Shuichi.
But weren't we on the lookout together? It's true that you left, Shuichi, but that wasn't enough time for me to do anything. Ooh. Oh gosh, I'm gonna die.
I have an alibi.
Where they used the shot, they
I
actually
was
used
in
it
the classroom,
in
standing watch with Shuichi.
the lookout
Kaede never
class.
saw Rantaro. Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot.
Where
We
they
know
used-
that it was in the
Library.
That's wrong!
They didn't use it in the library, they used it in the classroom. Okay, there we go.
Kaede didn't use the shot put ball at the scene of the crime. She used it at the first floor classroom, where we were keeping watch.
Hold up. How could she have hit Rantaro with a shot from a different floor?
She rolled it. She rolled the shot from the first floor classroom and hit Rantaro.
I am skeptical that she could perform such a feat of accuracy.
So it was a magic shot put ball? Nah, that's not possible.
It is possible. If you do it at the right spot in the classroom, it will reach the library.
So it seems you already knew about that.
I didn't want to figure it out. I didn't want to know. But I can't turn away from the truth. The place she rolled the shot put ball to move it from the classroom to the library. I know this. What you need to deduce is... Oh gosh. When you need to deduce a keyword, we're gonna play the Hangman's Gambit 3.0. The objective is to select the letter orbs in the right order. Create the words using the letters. Left click to activate the flash spot to read the illuminated letter orbs. Okay. While the letters are illuminated, you would not be able to select a orb. So make sure you remember where they are and oh my gosh, why do they keep making this hard? But remember, you have to select them in the correct order. Deduce the keywords from the letter spot orbs that you could see in the flash spots. The flash spots uses focus energy, so use it wisely. Waves of light will also occasionally cross the screen, so you could read each letter. So take advantage of that as well. Thank you for listening to me. They keep saying thank you. What? So what's the word then?
I see now.
That's easier.
The classroom's vent.
He sounds so different.
If you were to roll the shot in there, it would reach the library.
I see. That air duct connects the classroom to the library.
So, the shot is rolled into the vent, passes through the duct, and comes out of the air vent above the library bookcase.
But how could she have hit Rantaro from all the way over there? The vent was way too far from Rantaro's body.
Yep. But she also stacked up the books.
So it was just a coincidence?
No.
What kind of coincidence is that?
What a mystery.
I already know that the answer to that as well. It was no coincidence. The culprit set it up that way intentionally. If I'm remembering correctly, there was something off about her then. How could I not realize it? It's too late to regret the past. I said I wouldn't back down. I made a promise. I can't believe... I need to figure out why Kaede did this. It's the stack books.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible!
It's not like it started rolling on its own and fell off the bookcase onto Rantaro's head.
Maybe the shot was on the floor. And Rantaro tripped over it, causing him to hit his head on the bookcase?
Watch out so you don't slip and fall!
What if Rantaro's corpse moved on its own?
No.
Under the vent when the shot hit his head. Then he walked a few steps before he finally dropped dead.
Hey, Shuichi. Don't lose sight of the truth.
I need to answer for her
The shot
sake.
that fell from the vent.
It started rolling.
I agree. It's just like Ryoma said. The shot rolled along the top of the bookcase and fell on Rantaro's head.
It rolled along the bookcase?
I did say that, but would the shot have rolled that conveniently?
It has nothing to do with convenience. The shot rolled exactly how the culprit wanted. They used books on top of the bookcases to direct the path of the shot.
The shot's path was directed by books? How would that even work?
It would be easier to explain with the floor plan of the library.
Alright, Mew. Oh, that's right. Someone did have a floor plan. In fact, that might be the concrete proof of my theory.
That's it! Mew, I recall that during the investigation, you said you would use your drone to make a floor plan.
Oh yeah! What happened with that?
I've already developed the photos and drafted some sketches.
Then let's look at it. Maybe we all find clue.
Please, Mew.
Oh, want him that badly, huh? Fine. But now you owe me one. Voila! Feast your eyes on these babies.
Yep. Okay. I can't believe it. It's like a
just as
staircase.
I thought.
What is?
See? The books are stacked like stairs from the vent to where Rantaro's body was found.
I cannot believe that.
Oh! Shuichi is right!
Indeed, they are stacked like stairs. I did not notice when I looked up from the floor.
I see. The shot rolled on top of these books, eh?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The shot was rolled into the classroom vent and came out in the library. If the vent was open, the shot would have maintained momentum.
Oh my goodness, this is so wacky.
And you did that, right, Kaede? You made sure the vent was open.
Yep. I pushed the grate into the duct. Then I lifted my body and looked inside. So how's it look? Could a person fit in there? It will be pretty difficult, but you might be able to crawl through.
Impressive. You have a really good memory, Shuichi.
When the shot came through, the stacked books made it change direction. It then rolled down the path made by the books. The books were stacked in rows so that the shot wouldn't fall off. At the same time, the books blocked the shot from view. Then, when the ball was directly above Rantaro, it changed direction, rolled along the groove of the open books, and fell on top of his head. And it was the camera flash that lured him to that exact spot.
Rantaro! Rantaro, no!
A setup that complicated is almost like a Rube Goldberg machine.
Oh yeah.
So Kaede created this mechanism?
Well, it would be...
Wait, even with the Rube whatever setup, when did she roll the ball into the duct?
That's right! Wasn't Shuichi with Kaede in the classroom?
When did Kaede roll the shot put ball? It had to have been at just the right time to kill Rantaro. Kaede rolled it when she was leaving the classroom. Oh my gosh, it has to be when we were leaving.
That's it!
No way.
The moment we ran out of the classroom. When the sensor went off, I ran out first, and then Kaede followed. But just before she left...
Shuichi, the receiver. Someone moved the bookcase. Hurry, Kaede. Shuichi sprinted out of the classroom with the determination of a true ultimate detective. Wait for me. I dropped everything I was holding and ran after Shuichi.
I'm right, aren't I, Kaede?
I got a false perspective.
Of course, the ultimate
my
detective
gosh.
would remember all that.
Your words and that smile. Is this your admission of guilt?
Hold on! Don't just jump to conclusions! I've still got a lot of questions!
That's weird. Why do you sound so desperate?
There's nothing weird about it. There's just no way I can believe someone like Kaede would be the culprit. Yeah,
going to not believe it either.
What?
Don't worry, Kaede. I'll clear your name. I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit. I still have my doubts.
What kind of doubts?
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right?
What?
If that shot was rolling through the vents, it would have made a ton of noise.
Indeed, so much noise.
The promotional
Rentaro
video.
would have heard.
No.
Yeah, some noise ain't a big deal.
Of course it's a big deal!
It's...
I refuse to believe that
Kaede is the culprit! I still have my doubts. What kind of doubts?
doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right?
That's wrong! The murder occurred while the Killing Game promotional video was being broadcast. So the library would not have been completely quiet at the time.
Oh. So that ghastly video drowned out the sound of the shot rolling.
What?
Kaito, are you done now?
Damn it! So it's true then? You're saying Kaede really is the culprit?
I can't believe it either.
So that means most of Kaede's sins were committed right before Shuichi's eyes.
That's correct. I was with her in the classroom. And when she moved the vent grate aside. And when she lined up the books on top of the bookcase.
I mean, that should take a long time. That's a little sus. I mean, that's a lot of sus. The top of the bookcase is covered to the end and clustered with books. This is nothing. As I moved the ladder, I reorganized the books, bit by bit. Oh. There are too many books. It might be hard to set up a camera here. Oh my gosh. I thought so. Wait, I gotta try a little harder. Kaede, I know you don't like to admit defeat, but it's really alright. I continued moving the ladder as I kept reorganizing the books. Oh my gosh.
And it was the same when you took the murder weapon, wasn't it?
Yeah, when we were waiting for Shuichi, we just...
You took the shot put ball when you got the cameras for Mew, right, Kaede?
Yep. There's something wrong. We need to go before Mew changes her mind. Shuichi was already at the door of the warehouse waiting for me. Oh, sorry. I shoved the things I was holding into my backpack and ran after him.
So you were hiding it the entire time?
Oh my gosh.
Where would she have even hidden it?
The backpack? Or did Kaede keep it? It could only be one place.
That's it! Kaede's backpack. She was carrying the shot put ball in there. Despite its weight, it would have been easy to carry in a backpack. I noticed you also had a spare vest, which you could have wrapped it in. That would prevent the cameras you were carrying from being damaged.
Then that means all of this happened right in front of Shuichi.
But we should not blame him for that. None of those actions warranted suspicion at the time, so we might not have noticed.
That clears it all up then. Every part of the crime Kaede plotted.
That can't be. It's gotta be mistake, right?
But if all of that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Kaede, you know? She kept preaching about working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood!
No, something still doesn't fit.
What?
What doesn't fit?
Kaede wouldn't do something like that.
Huh? You mean she's not the type? But you were the one that said she did it, right?
Yes, I did say that. But murder in cold blood is just not in her character. I truly believe that. I believe in her.
But why? Why do you still believe in me, Shuichi? Why? Tell me why! Why are you doing this? Are you still looking away from the truth?
Not at all. My belief in you is going to lead me to the truth. I'll show you what's behind all this. I'll show you your truth.
I know this is getting crazy, right? But it's time for another tutorial. Your opponent is on the ropes, but they're in an armament mode, and they won't listen to you. You have to remove their armaments to refute what they're saying. Okay, so is this the panic talk mode? That's how argue armament works. Oh my goodness. The objective is to completely destroy your opponent's armaments, then strike the finishing blow. You match the rhythm to shoot down your opponent's statements to damage the armament. The markers on top of your opponent's statements are called rhythm sights. Right when the gauge makes one revolution, press the correct key to shoot their statement. When damaged enough, their armament will break and the music will change. The tempo will also pick up, so match the timing. Can't get on the rhythm? Try pressing the spacebar to activate Fever Time. During Fever Time, you will be invincible and you can press any key. You can only activate it when your focus energy is full, so watch it carefully. When your opponent's armament is destroyed, you can give your final argument. Your argument will be displayed with 4 words. Oh, that again. WASD. Using the WASD key in the correct order, you can land the finishing blow. Use split-second logic to refute your opponent's final argument. As always, it was a pleasure.
You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. You think I wouldn't do it? It's all my fault! You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. You think I wouldn't do it? Ah! I'm the one who killed Rantaro! That's the truth of this case! And that's all there is to it! I'm a terrible murderer! Ah! Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me, then don't look away from the truth. Please stop. Just stop. Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me, then don't look away from the truth. Please stop. Just stop. Remember what I told you? Ah! Do you know what I was trying to do?
Kill the mastermind? Oh.
You weren't persuaded by Monokuma, and you weren't trying to save yourself. What you were trying to do was kill the mastermind. Kill
The mastermind?
Kaede wasn't targeting Rantaro. She was targeting the mastermind. She was trying to end this killing game. She was trying to save us all. Isn't that right, Kaede?
I see. Otherwise, everyone would have died when the time limit expired.
So, she tried to end the killing game by killing the mastermind?
But it's all my fault. Kaede trusted my detective skills. I told her the mastermind might be there. And that's why she set that trap. It's all my fault. She trusted my detective work and I screwed it up.
Stop. That's not true. Please, don't say it's your fault. It'll be harder for me. None of this is your fault. It's mine. Everything's my fault.
Kaede.
Oh, so dark.
Shuichi, can I ask you to do one last favor for me? Can you end all of this?
What?
I want you to reveal everything that happened and convince everyone. And then, I want you to end this. That's my final wish.
I understand. I'll end all of this. I'll reveal everything. The truth and the lies.
I want to help. I want to help you grant Kaede's wish. I will now explain the closing argument, the final piece of detective work to end this trial. In the closing argument, you will unwrap the case. You will have to reproduce the order of events in the form of a comic book. But this recreation is just Shuichi's deduction, so there are gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. Alright. Select the panels with the WASD, and then use the mouse to move the cursor over the pages. And then right click to fit the panel in the empty space, only the correct panel will fit. Compare the empty space hints with the stock panel hints to complete the comment. There will be some panels that you cannot select at first. Filling in some gaps correctly will unlock other panels. Use the Q and the E keys to switch the pages and start filling as many as you can. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Who wanted to fight against Monokuma after hearing the additional motive? Who was asked to modify the cameras? What was the murder weapon found in the warehouse? What did the Cobra do at the library event? I cannot believe this. This is quite a plot twist, huh? What books did the culprit set up last? What did the culprit do with the modified camera? I know it is. Wait. Oh. Oh! But it's this, right? What books did the culprit set up last? Oh. Who wanted to fight against Monokuma after hearing the additional motive? Is it these three? What happened during in the 1 hour before the time limit? Wait, what happened in the 1 hour before the time limit? I thought this was plain, but I guess it wasn't plain. Alright. Where was the shot put rolled? Whose picture was taken with the camera that flashed? Oh, okay. Why was it not audible? Okay. After the receiver went off, what did he see? Oh, okay. Got it. So during the 1 hour, it was the receiver went off during the last hour.
This is the truth of the case! It all began 2 days prior, when Monokuma gave us the additional motive. The time limit added to this killing game triggered the crime. After the announcement, some of us decided to form groups to plan our next move. I had my own plan to find the mastermind, and someone offered to help me. At the time, I never would have imagined they would become the culprit. To expose the mastermind, the culprit and I set up hidden cameras in the library. There was a hidden door in the library that showed signs of use. We deduced that the mastermind would return there to let Monokuma out. The next day, we asked Mew if she could modify some cameras for our trap. We then went to the warehouse to gather the necessary materials. All we needed were disposable cameras and a security sensor. But the culprit found something else there. The murder weapon. That's right, the shot put ball. They put the cameras as well as the shot in their backpack. Then, on the day the time limit would expire, the day of the murder, the culprit and I collected the modified cameras from Mew and visited the library. Once there, we searched the room for ideal locations to place the cameras. But even then, the culprit was preparing the murder. They began by removing the vent grate and laid it inside the air duct. Then, they moved the pile of books on top of the bookcase, pretending to organize them. After that, they placed open encyclopedias on the final bookcase. It appeared innocuous enough, but it was actually a path for the murder weapon. The culprit also tampered with the hidden camera linked to the security sensor. I was responsible for setting up the other cameras, but that one, I didn't even notice their trick. They used duct tape to keep the flash function on. After the cameras were set, the culprit and I climbed the stairs to the first-floor classroom. We kept a lookout for the others and waited for the security sensor to go off. During the stakeout, we saw Kaito and 6 others go down to the basement. Rantaro was with them, the first victim. After watching that group enter the game room, I returned to the classroom. With about 1 hour remaining, the security receiver I was holding went off. I assumed it was the mastermind, so I ran out of the classroom to the library. I was in such a hurry, I left the culprit behind. Looking back on it now, that was the last chance I had to stop the murder. After I had left, the culprit took the shot put ball out of their backpack and rolled it into the classroom vent.
Wow.
This set the murder in motion. Rantaro had moved the bookcase, triggering the receiver. Unbeknownst to him, the trap had been sprung. First, the modified camera took a picture of Rantaro with the flash on. Rantaro noticed the flash and approached the bookcase to inspect the camera. The camera flash lured Rantaro directly into the murder weapon's path. The shot the culprit tossed into the vent rolled through the air duct. Came out of the library's vent and kept rolling atop the bookcase. Opening the vent grate and organizing the books was all to create a path. Under normal circumstances, the victim would have been alerted by the noise. But the promotional video was masking the sound of the shot rolling. The shot kept rolling, then fell on Rantaro's head, killing him instantly.
That was too perfect, bro. They wouldn't have known about the video playing.
By the time we had entered the room, the murder was complete.
That was just so crazy.
I imagine, seeing Rantaro's body, the culprit probably thought, the mastermind is dead, the game is over, now we can all go home. But their wish didn't come true, because Rantaro wasn't the mastermind. It was murder, in an attempt to save all our lives. That is the truth. That's the truth behind your lies, Kaede Akamatsu, the ultimate pianist. And that concludes the events of this case.
No. Kaede did it?
Damn it!
It is a truth I do not wish to accept. But since Shuichi has brought everything to light, we can at least try to trust the Kaede we've come to know up to this point.
The Kaede we've come to know?
Even if she did commit a crime, what Kaede has said to us is not a lie. She wanted to protect us, and I firmly believe that to be the truth.
If that was a lie too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing left to believe in.
You guys are so nice. Even though I betrayed you all.
No, that's not true, Kaede! You were trying to save all of it.
Nice job, Shuichi. I didn't expect any less.
What?
You were super reliable back there. But you still have a long way to go. You need to be more assertive. If you did that more often, you'd be a pretty cool guy.
Kaede, why? Why are you smiling like that? Why are you still trying to get me to be brave? Why, Kaede? Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself? If you had just been less selfless, you wouldn't have had to murder. Why? Why do you do that?
I'm sorry.
Stop, stop, stop! At least save it for the end of the trial! Sheesh!
Looks like the debate's finished, so that means it's voting time!
All right, you bastards! Press the button in front of you to cast your vote!
And make sure y'all vote, cause refusing to vote is grounds for termination.
At last! The heart-racing excitement as the Blackened and the Spotless finally face off!
It's voting time!
Oh, snap. Alright, Kokichi, see you later. Fine.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
Well, I got selected.
Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Oh wait, we got the coins. Coins, mono coins. Hey, okay. I'll take it.
Absolutely right!
At this point, it goes without saying, but y'all voted correctly. The Blackened who killed Rantaro Amami is the ultimate pianist, Kaede Akamatsu.
I'm glad.
What?
Good.
Don't screw around!
What do you mean good? Is this how you want it to end?
That's not true.
Not really, but it could have turned out a lot worse, so this is fine too.
I don't get it!
It's not fine, this is super horrible, the worst ever. How did it come to this?
Please!
Kaede, what would possess you to do something like this? Gonta no can accept this, not unless you explain.
For real?
I won't be satisfied until I hear it straight from you.
Hey!
Kaede, please. Okay, please allow me a few more moments of your time then. It's just like Shuichi said, I was after the mastermind this entire time. I wanted to kill the mastermind and I thought doing that will end the killing game.
But...
Why did you try to kill them? Maybe they could have been captured. If it hadn't been for the time limit, I thought I probably would have done that. But the time limit meant that capturing the mastermind was less likely to work, you know? Because the mastermind could have just played dumb to run out the clock and kill us all.
Yeah.
I was worried about that happening.
Therefore...
So you sought to kill the mastermind instead.
That's right.
I made up my mind just before we set up the cameras in the library. I thought it was my last chance to save everyone. I couldn't let that chance pass me by. I had to save everyone no matter what. Even if you had to kill someone.
Yeah.
I thought that killing the mastermind was our best shot at escaping this place together. I really believed it too. Kaede.
But...
It never dawned on you? As soon as that thought entered your head, Monokuma had you right where he wanted. Because what mattered most to Monokuma is that the killing game started.
You really don't get it.
Regardless of your reasons, the moment you felt the urge to kill, you had already lost. You agreed to be part of this killing game when you allowed your murder to fill your heart.
Wait!
To put it like that, he's not wrong. She's the reason the killing game finally started.
No.
If Kaede hadn't done anything, we'd all be dead by now.
Right!
Kaede saved everyone. We no can blame her.
I know that!
You don't need to remind me. That's why I'm so mad. Mad at myself for being so useless. Kokichi, that's enough. I can see through your act.
Man.
That obvious, huh? Jeez.
That's right.
But Kokichi is right. I was being played. And I didn't even kill the mastermind. I killed one of our dear friends instead. I was literally hanging out with Rantaro. Come on. What I did was so terrible, so unforgivable. I took an innocent life. I'm nothing but a horrible murderer. You should all hate, blame, and be disgusted by me.
Wait!
Calm down. After we found Rantaro's body, when I realized he wasn't the mastermind, I thought about ending this by confessing to you what I had done. But I couldn't because of Monokuma's first blood perk. I see, if you'd confessed there and then, you would have been able to leave. But you decided you couldn't leave this place by yourself, so you kept quiet. Because of the first blood perk, you were forced to hide the truth from us.
Yeah.
That's right.
I see.
So the first blood perk worked against the Blackened rather than for them. But at the same time, I thought, if I did this for everyone, then instead of making things easier by confessing, I thought I should lie to you all, so it would motivate you to keep moving forward.
Then...
Is that the reason for the trial? To reveal the mastermind?
Because...
I felt like if I didn't do this, then Reitaro's death would have been meaningless.
Well then...
We were searching for both the culprit and the mastermind during this class trial.
Oh yeah!
Kaede did mention that. That's why I want to end all of the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do that. I never want to keep my crime a secret. I was going to tell you all eventually. But before I did, I wanted to expose the mastermind first. Then the killing game would have ended and everyone but me would be safe. I thought that was the best way I could atone for killing Rantaro.
Sorry.
This is my fault. I was wrong. There was no mastermind.
What?
You were wrong, but didn't you say the mastermind was one of us?
Okay.
That's what I thought at first, but in the end, we have nothing. No one made any moves at the time limit. The trial was useless.
Let's see.
Even when Shuichi was about to be voted as the Blackened, still they did not appear.
Maybe.
That seriously was a close one. If Kaede had just kept her mouth shut, we'd all be dead by now. No way, there has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
But...
On the other hand, she's only in this mess because she decided to say something at that moment.
That's...
I wanted to protect Kaede, but I also wanted to unmask the mastermind. But even when the killer was about to be condemned, they remained hidden.
Sorry.
That has to mean that the mastermind is not among us after all.
What?
So Kaede had the wrong idea the whole time.
I see.
All her actions were taken under Shuichi's flawed logic.
Okay.
That's why this is my fault. All this happened because my detective work was wrong. If I hadn't been so dumb, if I never said anything about a mastermind to Kaede,
Damn it!
Rantaro wouldn't have died, and Kaede wouldn't be a murderer. This is all my fault.
That's wrong!
Huh?
Because...
I killed him, not you.
Right?
Didn't I?
But...
Kaede, why did you set up such a convoluted trap? If your intent was to kill the mastermind, there's no reason for you to cover your tracks.
Jeez.
Isn't it obvious? It's because she didn't want Shuichi to know.
Huh?
Yeah.
Of course, but I didn't want everyone else to know either. Because I said I wanted to escape this place with everyone.
Because...
But you guys wouldn't want to be friends with a girl who killed someone, would you? Be friends? Kaede put a lot of thought into this. She put so much thought into this, it drove her to commit murder like a lunatic. You're so evil.
Yeah.
I know, right? I'm such a dummy.
However,
we only survived the time limit because of this person.
Right!
We still alive thanks to you. Kaede, I didn't know how, but I wanted to get out of here with you. I wanted to be friends.
Sorry.
Damn.
So you're saying everything you did was because you were thinking of us? And you hid that you killed him just to stay and help us? How did things...
Hi, hello!
That's it.
What?
What do you mean? What do you mean that's it?
Ah!
Father, are you getting bored?
That's right.
You know how Pops gets. He can't stand this tearjerker schlock. I can't stop crying. I say nothing gets past my adorable little cubs. I don't even let appetizers get past me, especially if someone else bought them.
Now then.
But we can't let this boring display grind the action to a halt, so time to make things interesting.
Huh?
Make things interesting.
Thrills, chills, kills!
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time! Punishment? You mean Kaede's execution?
Don't screw around!
No way. There's no way we'll let you do that.
Hey!
Existos assemble!
Punishment time is a sacred segment. You're not allowed to interfere.
And if you even try to interfere, we'll just crush yous with these here exosols.
It's cruel, but it's probably better if one person dies instead of everyone.
Like hell am I just gonna sit here and do what you say? Kaede fought with her life on the line, and so will I!
Gonta will face you all! Times like this are why Gonta became strong. Gentlemen never back down, and neither will Gonta.
This is the perfect chance to test out my Neo Aikido skills on machines!
Yeah, I'll help. I can...
Everyone, stop! Stop it.
Kaede.
Enough, you guys. I've already prepared myself. You giving up?
Why?
You said you never give up, that we get out of here together. That's what you said, Kaede.
Damn it!
So why are you giving up now? Did you mean what you said? I know we could do something. Don't give up until the end.
No.
I'm not giving up because I have you.
Huh?
You know?
Even after I'm gone, my wish will still be here. So I'm counting on you all. I'm entrusting my wish to every one of you.
I believe in you!
I believe that you all will make it through this somehow.
You have to live!
Don't go dying on me now. End this ridiculous killing game. Survive and get out of this place.
It's a promise.
And then be friends after you escape, okay? I think you will all be best of friends.
Yeah.
Affirmative, Kaede.
I shall take that request.
I won't give up. I'll get out of here no matter what. Going to work hard and keep friends safe till very end.
Bye.
Well, Kaede, you definitely weren't boring.
Well now.
Now then, let's get started.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Damn it!
Wait a second. Kaede, please don't.
Hey.
Shuichi, you better not lose.
You can't lose!
You can't lose to this killing game. I know you can beat it.
It's punishment time!
I believe in you!
So please, believe in yourself.
It's a promise.
Oh my gosh. Oh, what? Huh? Mono Kid? Mono damn got revenge, right? The moment it was over, I felt my legs give out under me. What I saw didn't feel real. As if all reality had vanished and the only thing left was a fictional world. Real or not, Kaede was gone. Kaede Akamatsu no longer existed in our world.
Eh?
What the? Why is Mono Kid? What have you done? She puked again.
Oh well.
But this tension ain't so bad, you know? Finally feels like a proper killing game. If anything, we could stand to use a little more tension in our lives, right there. My sweet darling Mono Kid claimed as a collateral damage. This is a nightmare. This is unacceptable, my precious cub is. On second thought, I guess it's okay. After all, I still got 4 more cubs.
Phew.
I'm glad you kids came in bulk.
Yeah?
It's okay. I'm shocked. Our existence means that little, huh?
Well...
What's done is done. What's dead is dead. No point crying over crushed cubs. Unless you want to end up like these sad sacks.
But how?
What in the world is this?
Really?
Are you kidding me? Talk about overkill.
Amen.
Please grant Kaede's soul eternal repose. I can't believe this happened to Kaede. I liked her so much.
Yahoo!
All this adrenaline creates such an exquisite feeling of despair. It's moments like this that make all the killings worth it.
This is...
Why are you doing such a terrible thing?
How dare you!
You're the worst of the worst. Does human life have no value to you at all?
Hey,
I know human life is precious. I'm not a monster, you know. Because if human life wasn't precious, ending it wouldn't be nearly as fun.
Extreme!
There's no greater joy than witnessing such a display of despair entertainment. You surpass psychotic by a wide margin.
What now?
I don't think I've ever felt quite this irritated.
You?
I won't forgive you for this. Got that? I won't ever forgive you.
Oh!
Spoken like a marked man.
Excuse me.
What is your objective, Monokuma?
What are you trying to pull?
Do you hate us? If so, what have we done to have we done something to make you hate us?
Huh?
Who can say?
Hey,
That's your job to figure out. If you really want to know what's going on, you're gonna have to work for it.
Well...
Oh, the corpse formerly known as Rantaro may have had a hunch.
Huh? What is it?
Yeah, he was getting close. What hunch indeed.
That is...
He did say he would end this game, and he also knew about the hidden door. Could that be at all related to this hunch you claim he had? I wonder.
Why, you...
What's this hunch you're going on about? Spill it. I wonder.
Then...
If you have no intention of telling us, then keep your mouth shut.
'Cause...
You're focusing on Kaede instead of her deadweight victim.
Well...
Well, it's not his fault he was useless. He died before his talent could be revealed. If he had lived long enough to reveal it, maybe he would have been more useful.
Too bad.
He's dead and that's that. That's the indifference of death for you all.
However,
he wasn't really the mastermind, was he?
You're really bugging me. And another thing.
Aren't you guys focusing a little too much on whether or not there's a mastermind? If you keep this up, you're all gonna end up like Kaede.
What?
Here.
Maybe spend less time worrying about nonsense and more about watching your back, okay?
Right?
You never know who's gonna become the next killer.
Looking forward to it.
I can't wait. I wonder what kind of killing game we'll get to see next. You may have gotten us this time, but we'll get back to you this time. Or we'll get you next time. We'll see. Why are you all psyched up?
That's nice.
It's nice to see that at least one of you has some chutzpah around here. I have a feeling you're gonna live for a while.
Thanks.
Don't screw around.
We're not gonna have another killing game. I, Kaito Mamoda, am not gonna let you have your way anymore. Got it? I'm gonna punch that grin right off your face, for sure.
Is that so?
That seems unlikely.
Too bad.
I'm pretty sure you won't live long enough to do that.
Damn.
Well...
Anyway, you guys have a lot to think about.
Yo!
Work hard to do your best to graduate, cause the fun's only just begun.
Hey.
Explain yourself, Monodam. I get that Monoke was obnoxious and rude, but that was way over the line.
Because...
I did it for us.
Ah!
Wait. Where are you going?
It's getting interesting!
He probably got rid of him as payback for all the bullying. What an interesting turn of events. And with that, Monokuma and the Cubs left. and only we remained in the courtroom. I don't think I can take all this. I can't stand this anymore. I feel like I'm going to go crazy.
No.
Samugi, you mustn't give up hope. Is there even hope to be had here? The room feels utterly drained of it. Kaede. What kind of degenerate male cries in public? It's so rude. But Tenko, you're crying too.
Hey.
Now's not the time to point that out, Kibo. Just let it be.
Prayer time.
In times like this, we should pray for Kaede's soul so she can rest in peace.
What?
How's anyone supposed to rest in peace after getting killed like that?
I don't know.
What are we gonna do from now on? Yeah, I'd like to know too. I'm so over this already.
That's enough!
Be quiet. We all need to be quiet.
Damn.
Every single one of you and your meek little complaints.
Shut up!
You're making me mad.
Damn it.
The one who's making me mad the most is...
Dumbass.
You, Shuichi.
Huh?
Clench your teeth!
Kaito! You are supposed to say that before you hit him.
Did you hear what Kaede said? She said she believed in you. That she passed her wish on to you. But what the hell's wrong with you? You didn't say a damn thing to Monokuma. You call yourself a man? Damn it.
What's the matter? Say something already.
Dumbass.
I just hate you. Aren't you mad? What's your problem? Enough, Kaido. Sucker punching is pretty low, even for a low-life degenerate male like you.
Listen up!
You better knock it off or I'm gonna explode my Neo Aikido all over your face. Fine.
Are you okay?
Shuichi, are you okay?
Okay.
I'm fine.
For now.
Please stop. This sort of altercation is just a waste of time. Gonta not sure it wasted time, but Gonta agreed. Fighting not good.
Then...
Can we leave now? Staying here will only make us more depressed. Well put. I agree wholeheartedly.
Sorry.
You all should go ahead without me. Why? Is there a reason you wish to stay in a place like this? I want to be alone for a while, just for a little bit.
But
we can't just leave you here. By yours.
No.
Samugi, perhaps it would be best if we allowed him some privacy for now. Okay, I suppose. Shuichi, don't beat yourself up, okay?
Yeah.
How nice of Tenko to actually say something nice to a man. Just hit the reset button on your feelings and you'll feel happy and cheerful in no time.
Listen.
Being a tad insensitive is important for survival. It helps one avoid suicidal thoughts.
Hey!
Gonta will go back too. Let Gonta know if you need his help, okay? One by one, everyone climbed aboard the elevator. Except...
I mean...
Shuichi, I don't know how well you knew Kaede. But why don't you try going to her ultimate lab?
Huh?
What do you mean?
That's right.
Monokuma set the room up, so there's probably not a lot to remember her by. But there should be at least a bunch of little things that she liked.
Okay.
Things Kaede liked?
Listen up.
Understand? There's only one way to get through this awful feeling. No one's gonna be able to console you if you're just sitting here alone.
I mean...
If anyone's gonna help you, it'll be her and your memories. With those words, he stepped onto the elevator. Before I realized it, I got to my feet. I just started walking and I was headed toward the ultimate pianist lab. It's not as if there would be any memories here, but these are the things she was really passionate about, and that's good enough for now. What a magnificent piano. I would have liked to hear her play if it was only just once. Ah, that reminds me. The song that Kaede was talking about. Of course, it must be here somewhere. I stood in front of the shelves of CDs and searched each one thoroughly, end to end. It should be here somewhere. Where is it?
Ah!
Here it is. I took the CD from the shelf and placed it in the player in the corner. Soon a soft melody had filled the classroom. My body relaxed, totally enveloped in the music. It was a strange feeling, the sound seeping into my body. Before long, I began to close my eyes.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up. A pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Clair de Lune by Debussy. It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water. You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too. But I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost. I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything. You give me the courage I need to take on the Mastermind. So please, be more confident. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if I can do it, but... No, I'll do it. I have to believe in myself. I won't be afraid anymore. I will face the truth for everyone. I won't give up. For your sake, Kaede. I promise. From the bottom of my heart, I promise you, Kaede.
Yep, that's our promise. I'm leaving everything up to you, Shuichi. Goodbye.
My class trial, our class trial. What foreshadowing. No. Yeah, I want to save, man.
They were so young and talented. How could this happen?
What in the heck? Dude, I don't want to play anymore, bro. Oh my gosh. That's definitely the best first class trial ever. Wow. Okay. So we're playing as Shuichi now. Wow. Okay. So they changed the main character. Two of my favorite characters are gone. Rantaro would have been the GOAT. And Kaede is the GOAT as well. Wow. No wonder I didn't know who it was at all, man. I had no idea. I had no idea that would happen. The main character just died. They're gone. Wow, okay. This game is definitely my favorite of the three so far. It might be recency bias, but gosh, that hurt a lot.